Reuben Abati, I am extremely disappointed in you. Governor ORTOM tackles Arise TV analyst on live show. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. It was one edition of Arise TV morning show that can never be forgotten in a hurry, but the crew of one of the leading privately owned television station in Nigeria. During the Wednesday edition of the breakfast show, BENUE State Governor Samuel ORTOM, who was a special guest for the program, did not hide his feelings and anger over the myriad of security challenges confronting the nation. ORTOM, while speaking on the spate of insecurity in Nigeria, was specific on the situation of things in his state and how herdsmen have virtually made BENUE State a hell on earth for his people. He claimed that many farmers in BENUE can no longer go to farm and do the normal farming business because of the incessant killings being carried out by the nomadic cattle rustlers. According to the governor, herdsmen have destroyed many plantations in the state. As a result of this, the state, which used to be the food basket of a country, has been ridden empty and unable to feed itself, let alone the entire country. And this has affected the revenue generation of the state, which consequently affected the capacity of his government to carry out its due responsibilities to the people. However, trouble started when Abati asked him why he blamed virtually everything that is wrong in the state on activities of herdsmen. Responding to the statement, Governor ORTOM said he is highly disappointed in Reuben Abati for asking him such a question. According to him, Reuben Abati was part of a Jonathan government between 2011 and 2015 and saw how peaceful BENUE State was. He saw how the state maintained its position as a food basket and how there was no senseless killings by herdsmen. Saying now that he blames everything on herdsmen is like being hypocritical, shying away from the truth, and he is disappointed in that statement. The governor said he has been complaining for many years on this subject, and the whole Nigeria witnessed how his people are being killed in cold blood almost every day without a word from the federal government. He explained that he expected more from Abati, who knows better than some of the journalists in Nigeria today. The governor expressed his disappointment while answering questions bordering on affairs of the state from a Rise TV analyst on Wednesday. Well, let me say this. Even me, I followed the disappointed. I am disappointed in the journalist. The journalist should have known better. This one is not a matter of, look, no be jazz. It is not jazz. It is not a magic wand. Okay, before I even go ahead with what I'm about to say, somebody is asking the question. The journalist is right with this question. How can the governor be putting everything that happens in a state on the herdsmen? Look, it be like say you don't know insecurity. See, insecurity, it halts development and growth. It halts it. People, they go outside, go find what they go eat on the normal day. If it's security day, if then they go outside, if they reach 100, they go outside before, even security day, then go drop to 70, 60 or 50. Out of the 60, maybe all of them go come back home. Which means say more go drop. Which means say maybe if they be 100, if they do something before, we say, then maybe they go harvest. They work what they're supposed to do in one day. They go do it in how many days or even weeks? Are you seeing how it is slowing down? And they're supposed to maybe sell the proceeds of, what they're going to harvest. They're going to sell the goods they harvested so they can use the proceeds to solve their problem. Do you now see how it hurts everything? Look, insecurity remains the number one thing you give to your citizens. Security and peace, brings about economic development. Don't even go too far. No be nation when they fight war, where they stable, now people will go invest in. Use your tongue, count at it. Sincerely, the governor was right for busting out in disappointment. You ask this question because you have never witnessed a war or crisis go both. Exactly. How much development has happened in Borno State in the past 10 years? How can you be building roads where people are being annihilated? Who would you be building the road for? Is it for the dead? Do you know how many communities have been sacked and completely destroyed, and people becoming refugees in the need of urgent care in Benue State? With the capacity of silence from Master Rock, should ORTOM face infrastructures and ignore his dying indigents and their need of urgent rehabilitation? Ruben asks an unfair and irresponsible question, and astute journalists like him would have first probed into how the governor is coping with the dire consequences of incessant slaughtering of his people and how that has affected development in the state. Question like, is there no way there can still be meaningful development going on in the state in spite of the terrorist menace? This would have been more professional for me, though. ORTOM and his people are fighting an existential war. Ruben should go and tour many parts of Benue State ravaged by these devils and learn to be wise. And Borno State Governor is working because Borno State Governor is actually an APC state. We all know how this thing works. I'm even angry. There was a particular time, I was like, why Borno State go they build? We be say every time go here say bus don't happen. Isn't it a waste of money? Insecurity, they kill your people. You they build road, they construct bridges. Meanwhile, every time you go here say they do bus goes. There were killings and maiming too during Jonathan. It only escalated during Buhari. It has been there for long. How to resolve the issue? Shifting blame will not solve it. Do you know the meaning of escalated killings? If you know the meaning of escalated killings, you would understand why everything would be on standstill. What do you expect the poor governor to do? Buhari told him to go and negotiate with the killers and live in them in peace. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Can you ever live in peace with people who are ready to start killing you at the slightest misunderstanding, not even provocation? Wahala deal. What can he do since the federal government has said nothing about the killings going on in Benue? Under the Nigerian constitution, what can he do as a governor? You guys talk as if you were not in this country. Sincerely, that is what it is. As an APC governor will be say your head stubborn. This thing they happen and the government is not on your side. I bet you development is going to be far from bad state. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.